and then I'll go,
Whoa.
coming at ya! The house on this street was the first house that we were in, me, my mum and my sister. I just kind of did everything that everyone else did. I don't know, I played on Nintendo or whatever, or had a, Game Boy, went through different obsessions. I learnt to skateboard along here, but yeah, that was it. Growing up in Crawley was, the same as anywhere else, I think so.
Oh, she was a beautiful little kid.
What do you mean?
Oh,
I thought I looked like a boy.
Well, you did look like a boy. In fact, everyone used to say, what a beautiful little boy you have, when she was kind of younger. She didn't have huge amounts of friends, did you really?
No. No coasters.
Tended to have just one friend, and that was Amy.
Yeah.
And that's where the football came into play.
This is where I played on this pitch for the school team, for years and years and years. It's making me feel a little bit anxious, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is. School is just, like I say, I don't know. I loved the bits that I loved about it, sports and stuff like that, and drama. But coming back here just makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Oh, fuck, I can get it.
You were really good at football, and
Yeah,
it was a hard decision, I guess, for you to make at that time.
It's because Dad was driving me, to...
All over the southeast.
Brighton.
Yep.
And then having to get back in time.
In time for me
drama,
then
yeah.
to drop you off to
East
East
Grinstead,
Grinstead.
yeah.
It was too much. It really was. So I think it was Dad, he sort of said to you, Erin, you've got to decide, really, what you want to do.
From when I was 4 and my sister was 6, we would go on the weekends, it was a Sunday, to drama club. And we pretty much did that together up until, I don't know, I feel like she would have been 16, so it lasted a long time when it was our thing that we did. There came a moment when she dropped away and I was just like, oh no, this is my thing. And it was just it was great. I would have been 18 when we went to Bosnia, which was with Guy Williams. Because there's this theatre festival called the Mostar Youth Theatre Festival. So he was like, we're going to create a piece of theatre and we're going to take it there. Teachers have the power to blimmin' change your whole, path in life. And I genuinely feel like he changed mine.
This is Guy Williams. This.
We did a piece of work that just kind of caught fire, and that led to, okay, well, we could go, actually. We could go there and we could do a piece. And even then, still, 2010, so the war had been over 15 years, it was still, Bosnia. Why don't you go to Bosnia? It's a dangerous, scary place to go. And they created this amazing, honestly, I was watching it with my wife last night.
I knew how special a piece it was that we created, but it wasn't until the flight home, knowing what you were a part of, that kind of community of people that want to make stuff, just had such a huge impact on me.
When you speak to people and they're like, when did you want to do acting? And I'm like, well, it was kind of there as I was growing up, but that moment on the plane home from Bosnia always really rings out in my mind because it kind of fed my soul in a way that you can't unlearn how that tastes. So Bosnia genuinely made me consciously go, okay, this is it now.
You went for audition after audition. You paid £200 a time and she got knocked back. She got knocked back the whole time. And it got
Saved
to
my
the
money from
point,
work.
saved her money to go to Lambda, was it?
Yeah.
Up in London,
Yeah.
all these different places.
Yeah.
And saved her own money to do it, and just got knocked back.
Yeah, it was horrible.
And I cried because I thought, where do we go from here?
I just didn't know what to do.
What they expected of you,
Yeah.
how to be, what
Yeah.
to say.
But
so
then-
that's what GSA
Yeah.
gave you.
So from training in Guildford
Yeah.
to then get into Bristol.
And then it was Bristol.
Yeah.
I'd never been to Bristol before my meeting. I remember falling in love with the place, but then you kind of, because Bristol's Bristol, but Clifton is Clifton. And then just staring at the building that is the Bristol Old Vic and being like, I don't know, something just, it felt really magical. I think I spent my whole first year, particularly probably the first week, literally just beaming.
Yeah. And I remember you with your lovely little top knot.
I had it was embarrassing.
Top knot and big boots.
It was so
No, it wasn't. It was adorable.
It was so embarrassing.
It's adorable.
Stop
Now
showing me
this-
photos.
This was in the middle year. This is a middle year touring show,
That's
wasn't
second
it?
year, yeah.
Yeah. This is Heresy of Love that I directed, and Erin, and there's Ryan.
Ryan McKen is one of my best friends. I met him at Bristol Old Vic Theatre School, and we we clicked really early on because we both kind of recognised a similarity in the way that we approached it.
Are we on that?
Oh my God.
You're the first
Oh, we
ones,
created
you're
an
the-
award.
You were the first ones to be awarded this. You can't be more than 100%, but if you could be more than 100%, they would be more than 100%. I mean, they came with that, they developed that, they pushed that, they took everything that we could possibly offer them, and they ran with it. Anyway, your shields are there, and your swords are here.
No, come on.
No!
What did you do? There, and it's up there.
And they'd always
And
teach us to
there.
flip it.
I remember that one felt wicked.
That's really cool. You haven't
Yeah.
forgotten.
Whilst we were still in our final year of Bristol Old Vic Theatre School, all of us were eligible to go up for these meetings for this show that's being put on at the Bristol Old Vic called Pink Mist. And it was kind of the best step up into the industry that we could have asked for, because you've kind of got the comfort of being in Bristol, which you've been in for a while, but you're genuinely on a stage for a professional theatre for the first time. And my character was particularly angry. So I remember kind of like hyping myself up before every show, like going and doing like skipping on the stage, like just listening to Eminem, yeah? I'd get my clothes, I'd get my hair done, and then like just completely getting rid of everything and just going into your character, which I love. Like I love just letting it all drop away. But right now, the biggest thing I've learnt is that the more your life doesn't revolve around this singular thing that you've put so much importance on, the better. Like, I think it's really healthy to know what you want to do. That's totally fine and admirable. But the more you fill your life by playing volleyball, playing football, going to the pub for a drink, or going to the cinema, just other things, you win, because you're like, like it stays as this hobby that actually is your job, the more you fill your life out with other things.
Oh, see where you are now. It's just incredible. It's just, you know, I pick up a newspaper. You're in it.
That's weird.
It's just, for me, as your mum, I don't know, well, you won't know how it feels, but I just want to tell the world. I want to go outside, and shout down my street, "This is my daughter! Look,
Wow.
I do. I really seriously do.
Yeah.
You've done amazingly, and I'm so proud of you, Ez.
Oh, Mum.